I searched YouTube for stroke recovery. All I found were doctors, neurologists, psychologists, speech therapists. Good people, qualified people. But not one of them had a stroke. So I decided to be that person, the one who actually had one, talking about it from inside. My name is Murli. I am a veteran, a DevOps engineer, a stroke survivor. This is The Resilient Veteran, November 2020. Bay Area, California. I was 49 years old. One morning, everything changed. My speech. Still there, but slurred, heavy, unrecognizable. Words that took no effort before. Suddenly felt like lifting weights with my tongue. I knew something was wrong, but from outside, I looked completely normal. No face drop, no memory loss, no paralysis, just my voice. The thing I used every single day in meetings, on calls with colleagues. Broken. That is what makes stroke dangerous. Sometimes the damage is invisible. You look fine, but inside, neurons that carried signals for decades just stopped. The doctors explained it: spastic dysarthria. The stroke had damaged the motor pathways, the ones that control speech muscles, lip, tongue, jaw, throat. Chewing was difficult. Certain words became impossible. I could not talk continuously. Mid-sentence, my voice would just stop cooperating. Imagine being a professional, 15 years in corporate IT, meetings, presentations, client calls, and suddenly you cannot finish a sentence. That is not in any doctor's presentation. That lived experience, that embarrassment, that frustration of knowing exactly what you want to say, but your brain and your mouth refusing to cooperate. I did what most survivors do: speech therapy, session after session, with qualified SLPs, speech language pathologists. But I also did something else, something nobody told me to do. I found YouTube channels, specific exercises, and I repeated, say a word 10 times, 20 times, some days 100 times. That repetition, that is not stubbornness, that is science. Every repetition lays new wire in the brain around the damage. Building new pathways. That is neuroplasticity, not from a textbook, from my own experience. I did that for 4 years until late 2024. Then I built something, a tool that gave me back a voice, when my own voice still had limits. I will tell you about that in a future episode. But first, next episode, I will tell you exactly what I did, the repetitions, the exercises, the words that broke me, and the ones that came back. If you are a stroke survivor or you love someone who is, this channel is for you, not a doctor, not an expert. Not an expert, just the guy who had the stroke and figured things out one repetition at a time. I am Murli. This is The Resilient Veteran. Subscribe, because this story is just getting